My name is Sean O'Dell. I work for Isaac Heating and Air Conditioning as a plumber. Years in the industry is 10 years now. Big picture for my work would be protect the health and the safety of the nation. Provide water, clean water to homes, provide reliable drainage for your sewage to leave your house to get treated and cleaned. Some of the responsibilities and duties I have is educating our clients as far as the problems that they have, diagnosing the problems, going over pricing options and repair options with them, solving and fixing whether it be a leak or a broken sink or a bad toilet, and installing new fixtures, and then testing the work, making sure that everything is working as best as it can. Typical day, arrival at the shop at about 7:30 in the morning, get the day's jobs, contacting the customers to ensure that that they're home and that we're in that scheduled time frame. Arrival, make the introduction, listen to the client's problems, make our diagnosis of the issues, go over the repair options with each client, make said repairs, and collect for completion of work. About 10 years ago, I had a newborn son at the time. The lady that was babysitting my son, her boyfriend worked at another plumbing company, said that they were looking for people to start. When I started, I did not know anything about plumbing, no tool knowledge, nothing. Started with an open mind and learned as much as I could, as quickly as I could, and always tried to further educate yourself in ways and practices to improve your trade. I always found that when I was younger that the best thing that I could learn with was doing things. I did not attend BOCES, although I would have loved to. I was living out of state at the time, so I didn't live in New York State and have the opportunity for BOCES. All of my education and training was all on site and putting in the extra effort, working 50, 60 hours a week as opposed to my counterparts working 40 hours a week. The more you work, the more you do, the more you learn. We have the BOCES program, which you can learn at least your basic skills. A lot of plumbing companies, the best people that they hire are young people, the ones that have, or old people, the ones that don't have any knowledge or bad habits, I'll say, that we should have to break. There are apprenticeship programs through the union, through companies, where we take new employees and train them. Usually takes about a year to 2 years. Through the union, they have a 5-year apprenticeship program. Then you get your journeyman's card. Typical starting salary, I would say, would be between $12 to $15 for new hired employees. From there, your salary is dictated on how well you do your job. The more you can do, the more you're able to do, the more you absolutely will be paid. So certifications and ways to move up, obviously, as a plumber, in order to get your master's license, that's the ultimate goal there. You need to have 5 years in the union. You need to have 8 documented years working under a master plumber. You need to be a handyman or a maintenance man for 10 years. That's the ultimate goal, would be to take your master's test and be certified through New York State as a master plumber. Other certifications, things that can boost you up in the company or boost your pay up, would be doing backflow test certification. New York State has a big push for backflow certification. And what that is just making sure that, again, you have clean and clear drinking water for your home or for your business. Another option that we have is for Naviant Training. You can be certified to work on combi boilers to heat your home and give you hot water throughout the year. We have other Ream products too as well. It's just another step that you can have, another certification that you can get after taking said tests and getting that validation or that certificate. So middle school and high school classes that you could take would be obviously the most notable BOCES. You can also definitely take like applied mathematics, applied sciences, or advanced math and advanced science, which as a plumber, math is my best friend. We use that every single day to measure, to cut, to find the angles of things. You can definitely take the tech programs that the school would have to offer, or the electives that you could choose, such as computer animated design, which we use a computer quite often to get blueprints and drawings of buildings that we're having to plumb and rough in. Definitely always take the classes that you pick seriously. Don't pick them just because your friends pick them. Working with family and friends if they own any businesses, mechanics, from carpentry to carpet installation to construction companies. Working at a young age is the absolute best thing that you can do. Learning how to build things, learning how to fix things, it's always going to benefit you in the future. The more you learn about how to construct a building, that's the first thing that we always try to instill in new hire employees for plumbing, is how does it actually work? When I first started plumbing 10 years ago, I would flush the toilet, I would have no idea where that water would go. If it started backing up, that's where Dad came in, and our dad always knew the answers. Once you learn how the house is built, you can learn how the plumbing system is constructed from your house, and then subsequently towards the street, and then for the town. You get much more knowledge when you can understand how things are built and why they're built that way. What I like most about working for Isaac is the freedom that I have to go to customers' houses, be my own boss, not make my own hours, but work within their structure, have a great support system that I have, go to customers' houses that sometimes aren't the happiest, or that they're afraid of things that are happening in their house, whether things are leaking or things aren't working properly, solving their problems and having a happy customer at the end of each call. Something challenging that I would say is taking an extremely upset customer, whether it be that they're having a bad day, that unfortunately we may have missed an appointment time, and turning that upset customer, getting their issue resolved, making them a very happy customer. Or having an extremely difficult job, coming together all in the last hour of the day and being able to leave by 5 o'clock. That's the best. Two rewarding projects I would say was when we used to get to work for Habitat for Humanity, doing a bunch of plumbing for underprivileged housing, doing all of that work for free, making sure that somebody else would have clean and safe water, have a good home to live in. Something that came as a surprise, or that was unexpected to me doing plumbing and working for Isaac, was the knowledge that I would gain on other aspects of building a house, or a heating system, or electrical. Being that plumbing isn't just water and drain. Plumbing is electrical, plumbing is gas work. Plumbing also can deal with sheet metal from the HVAC side. Doing all of those trades in one is why plumbing is my joy, is what I enjoy in doing in life, and it's something that'll be the last job that I ever have. Soft skills that are important in this line of work are always communication. 10% of what I do is doing it with my hands. The other 90% is the communication and the explaining of things in a simple and understanding manner to our clients. Looking them in the eyes is probably the most important thing. Making a relationship in a very short few minutes, so that way the client actually trusts you. They've never met you, but you want them to believe what you're saying, and it has to make sense. It has to come from the heart, or be genuine when you're explaining. Don't talk to them that they're dumb. They just don't understand something that may seem simple to you, so you have to explain it in simpler terms for them. What I would tell a younger me would be start as early as possible. I've been doing this 10 years now. If I could be doing it from age 7 and on, the longer I've done plumbing, the more I've learned, the more I've been able to do, the more I get paid, the more responsibilities I'd have. I didn't live in New York State when I was younger, so I never had the opportunity for BOCES. If I had friends or family that owned mechanical companies or HVAC companies or plumbing companies, the best thing you can do is start at the youngest age possible and learn as much as you can.